Montana has one of the largest selections of license plates in the entire country, and I'm here for a couple days for work, so let's go see how many different varieties we can spot. Now, I entered the state from the west on I-90, and my first stop was the little town of St. Regis, where I always stop if I'm in this area for some huckleberry ice cream. And while I was already able to spot a pretty good variety on this little drive into Missoula, including all 5 of Montana's standard issue license plate bases, once I hit the city, it was an entirely different ballgame. Because there were so many different license plates to see, I kid you not, this is one of the best license plate spotting days I've ever had, and I've been collecting plates for more than 20 years. And while it's true that there are technically a few more states that do have a larger selection of plates than Montana, like Texas and Maryland, they're either expensive or they're obscure. You really don't see the variety on the road like you do in Montana anywhere else in North America. Say I was walking down the street in downtown Missoula and there were 10 cars in a row, there was more than once where all 10 cars would have a different license plate. And I even spotted one of my all-time favorite designs, which I lovingly call Bear on Fish. Last I checked, Montana has somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 specialty license plates available at any given time, but new ones seem to get introduced every single week, and plenty more get regularly discontinued due to low issuance. So in terms of total varieties on the road, I would say there's closer to like 300 or maybe even 350. And keep in mind, for this challenge, I'm only doing license plates that are available to the general public, so I wouldn't count things like veteran plates, for example, where you need some sort of special qualifier to get one. It really only took about 6 or 8 hours of being in Montana for me to start seeing a bunch of duplicate designs that would have just been repeats for this video, and then by the end of the second day when I had to drive out of the state, I was really struggling to see new designs. But when I finally hit the Idaho border, I did the math, and I saw over 100 different Montana license plates in just 36 hours, and that's not even including all the ones I couldn't or didn't get on camera. Not too shabby.